Hey, I have something really cool to show you. So my name is Stevan. I've closed over 1,000 deals using Facebook profile and Messenger. Like that's it. And I know over the past 5 years, it's actually exactly 5 years since I switched full-time online. It's my anniversary. I left my teaching job and moved here. Actually, I took this photo on an island in Spain. And I know how important it is to be able to find leads. You know your ideal clients are on Facebook. But how do you find them, and how do you track who is who? Where did you find this person? What did they comment? What did they say? What did they ask for? Right? And who needs a message? So this tool will help you do that. And not only that, but it will tell you who needs a message from you each day. So you don't have to guess, and you won't forget anyone. Otherwise, I can't remember anything, to be honest. I have a toddler and a baby, as you can imagine, and managing a business, there's no space in my head. You can ask my wife, she'll tell you that, zero space in my head to remember, he asked, I don't know, Darren asked for XYZ. Who's going to remember that, right? Or he commented on this post and wanted me to send him blah, 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 right? So but to get consistent clients, we know we need to be able to track and send people what they need and know what they ask for, where they come from, and also to be able to find them and extract them from Facebook, right? Because we know our ideal clients are on Facebook on some profiles, they're in certain groups, right? So how do we find them? How do we, get their information and be able to track them? So this is some post in some community, but just show you how it looks. You will have this button on each post. So be it a post here in a group, or if I go back to my profile, you will have it under each post on my profile, as you can see, or anyone's profile, right? So you get this button, and you get also this floating button. So this floating button will help you import profiles. Like, let's say I want to import just my profile right now. It's one person. Or if I go to, let's say, Darren, and I want to import his profile, I just hit this add to Pipestack, and it will add Darren here. So let me reload. And here's Darren Boyle. I have his profile photo, first, last name, and I have these shortcuts where I can go straight to his profile. So, but more importantly, you can import, like I said, let's go back to groups. You can go anywhere, on Facebook, but let's say some of these groups just show you. So let's say this one, website questions. So he has a certain question, and then here people answering, not my ideal clients, not that I need these leads, but I just want to show you how it works. So if I hit this import leads into Pipestack, what's going to happen? It's going to open this on the right side. It says it's loading comments. It's going to expand and scroll through comments, identify everyone, pull their profile photo, their first and last name, and their Facebook URL so that you can contact them. Look, it took a couple of seconds, and you have them like this, so you can clearly see who is who. You will be able also to go to the profile with one click from Pipestack because you have it connected with their Facebook URL, and you have the ability to deselect. Let's say I don't want to import Dan, I deselect, it won't import Dan. But let's say I want to import everyone here. It will never import duplicates also. If you have someone in the pipeline, they're already here in Pipestack, it will tell you that. So if I hit import selected leads, it says importing 5 leads. This is going to take another couple of seconds. There you go. 5 leads imported, added to your pipeline, it says. Okay, so I go to my pipeline and look, there are the leads. Okay, so this way, in 5 seconds, it will analyze, get every profile from those comments, and then import them into your pipeline. So you have everyone here, so you never miss anybody, and you don't have to manually. I've been there where I use Google Sheets, embarrassing to say, but true. It's like Stone Age or whatever age strategy, where I would go and copy paste the URL and write the name and whatever, and then, okay, what did I ask or want, or Notion. And I've also used certain tools that had a dashboard, but there was no ability to export leads. Also wouldn't tell me who I need to send the message today, which I will show you how this does, this tool. So you have everyone here, like I said. Let's say now I want to go to Dan and send him a message or engage with him, or he asked for something, so I click that shortcut and boom, I'm on Dan's profile, right? So you just hit that, or you can hit the messenger shortcut and go straight to send him a message. So that's super cool. Now, each card here, lead card, is everything is drag and drop actually. So you will see in a second. So I just take Darren, let's say I send him a DM, I put him here, DM sent, right? Let's say Dan, commented on my 2-step post. I put Dan here, right? Now, the beautiful part about these stages here is that you can obviously edit them and put any stage you need depending on your process. And you can add new stages here. Let's say I add something follow-up, let's just say follow-up. Okay. And I hit add, and there you go. And it's drag and drop. So I can take follow-up and I can move it. And I can move it anywhere in the pipeline, and I can put it wherever I want, right? So you can organize it whichever way you want and customize to your preferences and your sales process, right? Your marketing system. And so then you have this gear icon next to each stage. And what that does, you can hit that and you get an option to obviously change here. So let's say I have a very specific branding DM that I send. So I say branding DM, and now that's the name. I can make that, let's say, green when I send it, so so you can make it visually appealing to you, right, in your process. And then there's the follow-up rule. This is the beautiful part. So let's say follow-up set for today, like I should follow up immediately. You have another option to add here message template, where it will put their name automatically, and you will have that message the moment you go to their profile. You already have the message. So if you have certain scripts you use, or at least certain things for example, let's say if it's a 2-step post, right? So they commented on my post and ask for, let's say, client kit, right? What I can do is I can put that here. Hey, first name, right? And then it will automatically swap this and put their name when you send it, and says, here's the first client kit you ask for, let's say, right? And so the message, you will have automatic message here, and you can personalize first name or you can personalize full name. So let's go back to set up the follow-up. So this one I set up for today. Now it says today here. Let's say that 48-hour follow-up, since it says 48-hour, I say in 2 days. You can change here as many days as you want. Let's say 2 days, so in 42 hours. I go done. And now when I put, let's say I put her, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Here, look what it says, automatically says in 2 days. Right, follow up. And what it's going to do, it's going to show me notification that I'm supposed to follow up with her in 2 days. Let's say the demo booked, I say follow up for today. And so we have 2 for today. I want to show you because we cannot wait 2 days to get a notification right from her. So let's say I put Darren in branding DM sent, right? And let's say I put Dan in demo booked. And look what it does. It says today, Darren today, Dan today. And what happened here? It added this notification. This will pop up every time you log in into Pipestack and tell you who needs follow-up today. So it says 2 follow-ups due today. And if I hit show button here, what's going to happen is going to only show me those who I need to message today. Right? And so this way, you never have leads fall through the cracks. You never forget, oh, I should have sent them this or that, or, I missed this like 3 days ago. This person said whatever, right? And Messenger itself is a jungle. If you work from Messenger, open there and try to find and scroll. I mean, that's really, really hard to do. And a lot of coaches lose leads because of this and lose clients, more importantly. So they lose income, right? I know, obviously, I've been doing this full-time 5 years, as I said, and over 1,000 deals closed on Messenger. So I know how important it is to be able to track all this, right, and know. And so that you don't have to do manually. This is why I wanted them to develop this tool, and with these features, I, by the way, did this for me. I built the whole tool for me, but I decided to share it, obviously, because a lot of people were telling me, my clients, when I share my screen, they see how this works, they want it too. So first time now opening to the public as well. And so another beautiful thing, I mentioned how you don't have to remember what did they comment or what did they want or so on, right? So let me show you how that works. If I go, let's go to my profile and actually see people who commented kit, who asked for the client kit, so that, for example, so that I can show you how it works and how we can track that. So for example, let's say this post has at the end, I offer everything in one Google Doc, first client kit. And so I say comment kit and I will send it, right? And so if I hit import leads into Pipestack, it will now do the same, right? Pull, go through all the comments, scroll, expand, pull their data, their profile URL, first name, last name, photo. It says checking for duplicates. It's ready to go. I import, let's say I want to import myself. They'll do that once, and once it imports, you won't do it ever again. And so imported leads, ready, awesome, they're here. Now look at this now. Let's say I go to Dino, okay? I hit Dino and look at this. Source, here's the post Dino commented on, right? That's my post. So if I hit, takes me straight to the post, so I know what this was, and also tells me what was the comment. So I know immediately what Dino wants, right? Because you'll have different posts and people will say different things. If I go to those people I pulled from random post, Errol said I position it as a managed service, my clients are. This is very important because you don't have to go manually take notes and write. How many times you will see posts in some group or someone else's profile or on your post where people say, oh, I resonate with this so much, my husband did this and that. Like I had a client yesterday tell me who helps women relationships. Like he gaslights me, he says this and that, whatever. So what happens, she can remember all those leads. I mean, I know I can't, and like I said, my wife will vouch for that, unfortunately. So, but I'll be able to see it here. I have exactly what they said. So the moment I click on their card, I know who the person is and what they said, right? I can also move them stages here. And I can add follow-up here also if I want manually, because maybe they said, please, tell me, reach out to me tomorrow, or let me get back to you tomorrow. Then I can go here and hit, okay, tomorrow's 12th, and it says tomorrow. And if I save changes, it will actually say, look, Errol Papas, he might be Greek, right? Papas, maybe. And I will have tomorrow that sign for follow-up. So super cool. So you have everything organized. You can track everything. It will tell you who needs follow-up. So tomorrow, next day, it will tell me to follow up. When I hit show, it will show me Errol, right? And today it's Darren and Dan, because you might have throughout pipeline people, someone lead magnet, someone follow up here, someone closed the deal, someone booked the call if you do calls, commented on your post, and so on. So this is why it's very important to have this, to highlight only those and remove everyone else, highlight only those that need the follow-up. And so also you will have activity, right? So it tells you in the activity here, what happened, created lead, and it will tell you here, now it says 10 minutes ago, but it will tell you when that was, so you will know that as well, and follow-up set for, and so later on, when they're somewhere else, here, demo booked or whatever, 48-hour follow-up, you will know the whole sequence you went through with them. I send them this lead magnet, then they commented on my two-step, then, and so on. So, amazing tool. And now you can have it and use it as well. So, hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And if you close one deal, this is the craziest part, the tool pays for itself. If you just use it to close one deal, to follow up with someone, to send them something and leads to a deal, a new client, you already paid the tool. It already paid for itself, and everything past that is profit. And obviously, if you sign a client, you probably profited already. I mean, because this is crazy affordable, and that was my goal. And there's no, unlike some other tools, there are no limits that you need to pay extra to get this or that. There's no extra monthly payments or anything like that. So, yeah, I think a great thing. So, hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and have a great day.